G'day guys, welcome to Rumble's Fish Room. So, you'll notice it's dark outside, that's because it's pretty late, but we have to gel coat these tanks. Basically, I gave them their first coat and it wasn't enough, it's not thick enough, you can see through it. Luckily, I made my mix really weak with the hardener, so it's still tacky 48 hours later. And I knew that I needed to do another coat, so I actually put them undercover so they get no UV, because this stuff UV actually helps it set. So it is still sticky. Another coat is definitely going to stick to that, because the problem with this top coat is if it completely tacks off, another layer won't actually stick to it. So basically you'll see I've got no glasses on because I've got to wear a respirator. It's actually going to be a pretty short video. I'm not doing hyperlapses or any of that. There's not enough lighting. It's dark, and you'll see I've actually got a 5-foot light sitting there. That's an aquarium light, by the way, guys. Single T5 globe working. It's cable tied to the ladder, so I'm actually going to have to move that as I go. Major problem under my patio, there is no lighting because the electrician still hasn't come since the fire. I was actually just raging about that a little bit in my head. I'm definitely going to get onto him tomorrow. So basically, this is the last coat, guys. Then these tanks are finished, but not finished. So basically what happens after that, the next coat that I'm about to put on, I'm going to make it a little bit stronger than the last coat, and I'm going to make it in smaller batches. I'm only going to mix up 1 kilo at a time. And basically, it's going to take at least 5 days to dry, I reckon, especially in this weather. There's not enough sun. And then in that 5 days, we can get the outside gel coated, finish that off. Maybe think about drilling our bulkhead. I kind of don't want to drill the bulkhead until the tank's in. The only thing I don't like about that is if I don't drill it until the tanks are in, it's going to be raw board where I drill through. So I don't know, I'll probably just drill it when I get them in situation, and then I'll probably silicone the bulkheads in, even though technically you're not meant to silicone bulkheads in, but I would feel safer if they're siliconed in. Anyway, what else did I have to say? Wow, that's really bright. I'm sorry I didn't post on Sunday, guys. I didn't even post a note to say that I'm not posting. I told the Patreons yesterday, I'll let you guys know what I said. Basically, I'm still going to keep doing daily content, but if I miss a video, I'm not going to put the pressure on myself to post, if that makes sense. Because I like daily posting. I enjoy doing it. The thing I don't like is when I can't do it, I stress. So I'm going to drop that stress, and I'm just going to miss days where I miss days, and that'll be it. I know you guys completely understand that, but basically this is not one of those days because I am posting, but this is going to be a very short video because it's too dark to make hyperlapses and do all that sort of stuff. And basically if I hyperlapse this, it's going to be identical to Saturday's video. And also I'm doing video today because I also did my Patreon video just before, which is a good thing because that means I'm getting a day ahead in videos, which I haven't been for a while. It's really hard to vlog on the day that you're posting. So I'm just going to get stuck into this and I'll show you the tanks after. The color is slightly different. I couldn't get the same color, but I had 1 kilo left of my old resin and I had 3 kilos of new resin. So I poured the 3 kilos into the old resin, and that way the color kind of came back closer, but it's definitely a couple of shades lighter. But I don't think you should notice it in the fish room because the glass tanks are actually a couple of shades lighter as well. And you can't really tell the difference once it's full of water. So here's fingers crossed. Anyway, I'll see you after I've done it. Alright guys, they are done. Inside officially finished. We're just going to glue the glass in. The outside just needs the black. I'll do the black tomorrow. I ended up doing the back of that one in blue because I had some left over. I did pretty good at my measuring. I only had probably like 200 grams left over. I wouldn't want any less than that left over, just because of that peace of mind that you're getting enough to cover it. Biggest mistake I've made in previous times fiberglassing is not having enough resin, especially when laying the mat. If you try to skimp on resin when laying the mat, it turns into a nightmare. I've done a... That's got blue on it there. That power lead. I've done a bit of a scout. I've got my slippers on too. These are my fiberglassing slippers. I can't see any blue on the decking. I don't think it would really stick to it that well. The decking on the oil on the decking is pretty fresh. Mrs. would be upset if I get oil on what do you call it, resin on that mat. But anyway, I turned the light off as soon as I finished because there was like moths falling down into it. There's like literally 2 moths in that one over there. I'm just going to leave them and pull them out tomorrow, and I might mix up just like a little 100 gram, which is going to be pretty hard to mix, but I'll do it. Just like a little 100 gram mix, and like just do some touch ups, because there's definitely going to be spots in that I missed. You saw how little lighting I had. Once I had finished, I took this light here, which is on the camera, and I walked around like spotlighting the whole things with the roller in my hand, touching up spots. The most disappointing thing about this is one of my headphones went flat halfway through the last tank. So I only had one earphone working, so my music wasn't as dirty as it could have been. But that was the only hiccup that I had. That you can see there's a nice moth there. But anyway, they're finished. Well, not finished, but they're watertight fit. Well, no, they're not even watertight. Alright, they're ready for glass. Is that the best way I can put it? I think so. I don't know how I'm going to put the glass in, because if I flip it up just on 2 trestles, the middle is going to bow down and the glass isn't going to stick properly. So I actually need a center brace as well of some sort. But I've only got 2 of these trestles and 2 of everything else. So I need to figure out 3 things of the same height. Or the other option is put the glass in and lift the tanks off, put them down on the decking, which I know is level, and let them dry face down on the decking. But I can't put them on the decking and then put the glass in, because you can't get your hand underneath to drop it in. But anyway, I'm sure I'll think of something. Anyway guys, I'm going to wrap this video up there. I really got to stop ending my videos with no clothes on, but I've still got pants on. I just don't have a shirt on. I have been going to the gym and I've actually lost a few kgs, but I'm still not confident to have no shirt on a vlog. Insecurities, eh? Joy of life. But anyway, if you like this video guys, give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe for more, hit that little red button. If you're fresh to the channel because you've been searching for fly tanks, I really hope you enjoyed this. I am going to turn this, once I have finished the fly tanks, I'm going to make a full playlist. I'm going to sit down and work it all out. But until then guys, peace out.